Hello everyone and welcome to Lap of the World. I'm Richard.
I'm Liz, and this is our 1992 Acura NSX.
This car has done laps of 24 different racetracks to date, currently has over 290,000 miles on it.
And we plan to add about 6,000 more in the next 2 weeks as we travel from Knoxville, Tennessee to Portland, Oregon for NSXPO 2021.
So come along for the ride as we cross the country and join 100 or so other owners in celebrating a belated 30th anniversary of all things NSX. Well, good morning everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Richard.
I'm Liz.
This is Lap of the World, and we welcome you to now day 4 of NSXPO, day 9 of our travels as a whole. We apologize again for no wrap-up last night. We again got busy talking to folks.
It's really just the event. We just ended up talking to people, and Expo is kind of like, I heard somebody else say it, that it's a little bit like a family reunion, and every year it is. Yeah. You know, except for one that you don't fight or anything.
Yeah, there's less awkward conversation, and stuff like that. But anyhow.
So this morning we are headed to the concourse, the technical sessions, and lunch.
Yep. So we'll get to go look at some pretty cars and rate them, and then for people's choice at least, they'll have actual judges do the serious business. And then we get to listen to some cool technical presentations by several folks, several different vendors, which we will showcase here momentarily, and then
also check out their wares, and maybe I'll even upgrade my sunglasses.
We've been talking about that the whole time.
I've been jealous of Richard's for 2 years now. So
she borrowed them once, and then I had some. They're not on my head yet this morning, but. Carbon fiber sunglasses with polarized lenses and everything. They're really nice, and So we'll see if we can't. Hopefully they have some with them.
Yeah. So anyway, we are going to head down there. We need to try to grab some breakfast, and then head down and get the car ready for judging.
Yep. Well, as ready as it's going to be for judging. We drove it through the car wash again last night. That's about as much as I'm going to do.
I got it dirty on the way to dinner.
Yeah, more on that in a forthcoming video though. Anyway, pick you up after lunch.
All right, well, we are back after lunch and an event, and God, it is a little bright out here. Hang on. Let me put on my Common Fibers sunglasses.
That we will now promptly probably get confused with each other as a bunch.
Yeah, the plan was to get a different color lens, but they didn't have any, so
mine are due for some new ones.
Yeah.
I'm rough on the hardware, but no, the frames have held up, of course, just fine. They're carbon fiber. It'd be hard to break them, but I've managed to smudge and scuff the lenses just a little bit in the 2 years that I've had them.
Well, because just like with the car, we use it.
Yeah, they've been on my head or my face a majority of the time that I'm out at a track and don't have a helmet on anyway. But
anyway, back to the other important things.
Yeah, the tech sessions were very interesting. I heard from Dave from Cedar Ridge Fabrication, Chris from Science of Speed, Rick
from Euro
Boutique, and Shad from Driving Ambition, in combination with John Vassos from Esteri Automotive in Wisconsin, as far as all of your how to, when to, should I, what's wrong with my NSX questions that you might have had. I think between the two of them, that's pretty encyclopedic. I'm
gonna say you've got a lot
there,
of people that So, and then after that, we had the concourse where the cars were being judged by professionals.
Put our votes in.
Yep. And then followed by a lunch with Bo Kwan.
Yep.
Yeah,
Koi Fusion food truck.
Yeah. So it was burritos and tacos, Korean burritos and tacos with kimchi and beef bulgogi, and it was
I don't think
fantastic.
I've never had any kind of kimchi before, but that was actually pretty good in a burrito at least.
I had a burrito bowl and it was still great,
Yeah.
and I tried it by itself and it was still great.
So yeah, they took care of us for lunch, and
absolutely.
then we are punking out. There was another optional drive today to go see, I think, some covered bridges, but I'm kind of
Well, I'm a sucker for volunteering,
Yeah.
and as you know, we haven't really gotten our wrap-up videos or anything done, so we decided to go ahead. So we do have the banquet and everything tonight, so I'm gonna go probably help with get the silent auction
we're
set up.
recording this before Liz disappears to help out with the production, and I may go take a nap or do something else.
Well, you'll probably prep video.
Probably start
yeah.
editing the
Yeah.
video for tonight, so it's
Yeah.
actually because we want to make sure that we get it out on time tonight, because at the end of the banquet, they're going to announce where NSXPO is next year, which, having watched this entire series, it may be of interest to you. So
Yeah. No, I'm really excited to find out where it's going to be next year, and as per usual, start planning our trip on the way back.
wherever it happens to be,
Yeah.
short or long, but.
Yeah, well, we always end up planning, even if it's short. Like for DC, we, planned a good, what we were going to do on the way up. So,
Yeah.
So I'm excited. Either way, wherever it is, we will be there.
Yeah, we will indeed.
So we're going to get to it. Hopefully we film a wrap up, but we make no promises, because the banquet of the ending banquet and everything is it's busy.
Yeah,
and
so-
we have a lot going on.
Yeah, stay tuned for some footage from that, and we will at least address the announcement of the location next year, even if
Yeah.
we're not saying it to the camera, talking to you guys. So either way, if you're here and watching this, enjoy the rest of your expo, and we will probably see you this evening.
Oh.
If you're watching this from afar, then hopefully this has gotten you a good taste of what NS Expo actually is, and may encourage you to participate in the future when they're able to have larger events again. I know this one was a
Absolutely.
little bit limited, but
Only thing I was going to say is I forgot to mention earlier that for our drive yesterday, we had kind of a little bonus, and I'm sure you put footage in there
Yes.
of Rowena Crest. So I wanted to thank Linda for that suggestion, and then they led us on an epic drive back through the mountains to get here. So.
yeah, so it was a little bit of almost reversing the course of what we drove on the way out versus jumping back on the interstate to get back quickly. We figured versus sitting in traffic for half an hour, we'd rather take an extra hour
Yeah.
and drive the scenic route, and that was there were no regrets there. So thanks for leading us along on that.
Yep. So we will pick you guys up later.
Awesome.